Good evening, class. Learning about relational and NoSQL databases in my very highly professional opinion. I do not see relational databases going away. Certainly not in the near future, but probably not ever. It's just hard to imagine a world where that something so logical and fundamental completely goes away. That being said, that who knows what it looks like in 10 years, 100 years in terms of dominating, but it's impossible for me to imagine them going completely away. They're just the simplest, easiest method for database management in order to start up, but also to build and manipulate for beginners and people with an intermediate amount of knowledge. And its uses are just kind of limitless. Plus, most of the articles in our discussion that were referenced there, when they refer to NoSQL and NoSQL's growth, they're talking about, it seems to me, really large data sets, and not just large companies, but the biggest companies, and just huge amounts of data. So, in terms of NoSQL, from what I can glean and think about the growth for NoSQL and in terms of future use, certainly large data mining. I could see small and medium-sized businesses providing data points to NoSQL, into NoSQL databases, possibly large consulting firms, industry groups that use a lot of industry data. You could see them using that for cloud computing, but also just some of that learning that goes on with NoSQL databases. So then relational databases, as we move forward into the future, you could see them, fewer and fewer large companies using them. They talked about, a lot of the articles talked about Oracle, the largest database, having fewer and fewer new customers. So you can see the companies, as they grow, maybe migrating towards that NoSQL setup. But in terms of startups, home businesses, small businesses, or even just home use for non-business, these databases, things like Access, which you can download just with Microsoft Office, things like Oracle are going to be what is known and comfortable and fulfill a lot of needs of most small businesses. So I see it growing as big data and data mining and learning databases grow, but never taking over completely. But we probably said the same about cars back when people had horse-drawn buggies. So, thanks.